Hi guys, it's Owen from foray.org. As you can see, I've started a new wargame. So I've never played 40k before, and it was actually Shadow Wars Armageddon that got me playing. And not that I had any great interest in Necromunda or Shadow Wars, it just seemed like a straightforward enough game to get into. You know, buy one box of models, neophytes in this case, and you'd enough of a crew to get playing. Well, I played a game or two of that and it was fine. Then I kind of looked around at the other models I had, and the imminent release of 8th edition, I said I'll give it a read and see how it is and whether it's worth investing a bit of time in. So I had Space Hulk, a few different editions, so that gave me access to a whole load of Genestealer models. And from there I decided to pick up the Deathwatch Overkill box, which gave me access to more. So this is about 50 power level, kind of 2 big units of Stealers, 2 units of Neophytes, small unit of Aberrants. There's a Patriarch there, and also a Primus. And yet to paint I still have some Acolytes, and then there's also another Patriarch with the Familiars and a Magus and the Icon Ward. So it'll bring the whole army up to about 78 or nearly 80 power level. And then I'll start adding some heavy support vehicles and things like that. So, the painting's been fairly quick and dirty. I haven't spent too much time on any of the models. This guy's a good example of that. It's a decent paint job. Liberal use of washes, very basic highlights, just to get them ready and on the table. You kind of see the same. So this is the Space Hulk Broodlord, which is essentially his Patriarch. Again, just fairly quick and straightforward painting. I'm not going too nuts on the highlighting. If I pick a random Stealer from the back, you can see that the job is neat and get them on the table. And an army like this, it's to look well en masse. The neophytes are quite nice. The models actually are beautiful to paint. Lots of detail, but not too much detail. I mean, the kind of thing that for these guys I sprayed them that beige colour you can see on the base, so I haven't finished the basing on any of these. I haven't really thought about how to mesh the basing styles, because a lot of the Stealers from the Space Hulk box already have bases, as you can see there, or partial bases, so it's to figure out a scheme that'll work for the army. But you've got some nice models in here. So this is one of the ones from the Deathwatch Overkill. And they're straightforward to assemble, and they paint up really, really nicely. So, a fairly effective and cost-efficient way of picking up an army. I'm not sure what I'll do with the other bits, in the sense of what I'll do to add it up to a kind of 100 power level army. Possibly Leman Russ. Maybe I'll look at some of the Astra Militarum options that they could have, and figure out something from there. Just the army's got lots of bodies in it, but they're all reasonably squishy. Though, having played a couple of games on Vassal with a friend of mine, I've realised just how potent the pure strains can be. But they're coming in at strength 4, so you do have to watch the kind of targets you can send them into. But yeah, a bit of fun to be had. So I've also picked up the Dark Imperium box set, and that's for my birthday, which is towards the end of this month. So I won't get to play with that yet. But again, also going from Space Hulk, there are models that I painted a long time ago from the Space Hulk box set. Very basic job, but good enough to get them on the table. So these guys with the Primaris will form the basis of a Blood Angels force. And sure, we'll see how it goes from there. Anyway, thanks for watching. So this is my first foray into 40k. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Until next time.